In this American English pronunciation video, we're going to go over phrases for locating something. Have you ever found yourself telling someone where something is?
Rachel, where are those scripts?
I put them in the bottom drawer of the filing cabinet in the office.
Where's the lens cap?
I put it in a basket on the table next to the door. These phrases are important and useful, and today we're going to go over a bunch of different phrases you'll want to know in these situations. Luckily, the other night, I happened to find myself in my kitchen and I couldn't remember where anything was. Let's get started. First, we're going to hear a bunch of different phrases where David is directing me around the kitchen. Hey David, where's the silverware?
In the drawer next to the sink.
Oh, right. Perfect, thank you. Where's the ladle?
In the drawer to the right of the stove.
Oh, right. Perfect. Where's that big silver mixing bowl?
It's above the refrigerator.
Oh. Oh yeah, there it is. Where's the trash?
It's in the cabinet under the sink.
Under the sink. Great. Thank you. Where are the glasses?
In the cabinet to the left of the sink.
Oh. Yes, thank you. Where are the muffin tins?
In the drawer below the oven.
Oh, below the oven. I didn't know there was a drawer there. Awesome. David, where's the tinfoil?
In the middle drawer on the island.
Oh. Hey David, where are those cookie cutters?
On the second shelf in the middle cabinet.
Middle cabinet. Second shelf, yes. Thank you. Sarah gave me these. Hey David, where are the other vases?
On the top shelf of the cabinet to the left of the stove.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can't reach that. David, where are the serving spoons?
In the island.
Oh.
No, all the way to the left.
Oh. Okay, let's talk about all the different phrases that were used. First, we'll talk about phrases like in the drawer, in the cabinet, and then we'll talk about phrases like to the left of, under the, and so on. What are the places you heard where things can be in the kitchen? We have in a drawer, in a cabinet, in the island, and on a shelf. These are the containers. In a bedroom, you might also have a dresser or a nightstand. In an office, you might have a filing cabinet or a desk or a bookcase. When we're speaking generically, we use the article a, an indefinite article, which we pronounce with the schwa, a. It's in a drawer, a drawer. I'm not saying which drawer, so I use a. But David used the definite article, the. That's because he was telling me specifically where things were, the exact drawer.
In the drawer next to the sink.
Oh, right. In the drawer. In the drawer. Which word is the most clear in that phrase? It's drawer. In and the are function words. They're less important. We say them quickly, and you should as well. Don't make every word of equal importance in American English. You will not sound natural. Take in and the and pronounce them like David did, quickly. In the. Listen again.
In the drawer next to the sink. In the drawer, in the drawer, in the drawer.
In the. I have a video that goes over the phrase in the and other function word phrases with the. You'll learn tips and tricks to make these phrases really quickly. I'll put a link to that video at the end of this video. In the drawer. Okay, drawer. That's a pretty hard word. We start with the DR consonant cluster, der. DR can sound like JR, j, drawer. Many Americans pronounce it this way. So if it's easier for you to think of JR, j, drawer, then do so. For the R consonant, the tongue should be pulled back and up a bit so the tip isn't touching anything. Drrrr. See that the lips flare a bit. Drrr. Next, we have the aw as in law plus r consonant. Draw. I made a video on the word quarter, which also has the aw plus r combination. I explained that when the aw vowel is followed by r, the tongue is further back and the lips round more than when the aw vowel is not followed by the r. So it's draw, aw, aw. See how the lips round. The tongue pulls back in the mouth. Draw. At the end of the video, I'll put a link to the video on the word quarter. For the R at the end of the word, we actually bring the tongue up a bit more forward again. Drawer. It should be lifted so the middle is close to or lightly touching the sides of the middle of the roof of the mouth. Drawer. 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 In the drawer. Keep in the short and drawer, longer and clearer. In the drawer. Do that with me. In the drawer. What about cabinet? It's a 3-syllable word, but many Americans drop the middle syllable. Listen to David.
In the cabinet to the left of the sink. Cabinet, cabinet, cabinet.
Cabinet. 2 syllables. You can do this too. Why not make it a little easier? Cabinet. The back of the tongue comes up for the K consonant, touching the soft palate. K. Ka. Next is the A vowel. Jaw drop. Back of tongue lifted. Ca. Cab. Lips come together for the B. Cab. Then the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth for the N and quickly flaps down for the vowel, then right back up for the T. Cabinet. Knit. Knit. The second syllable should be shorter. Notice I'm stopping the air. I'm not releasing the T, cabinet, but cabinet. This T is a stop T if it's at the end of a sentence or if there's a pause or break after it. It will be a flap T, ra, if it links to a word that begins with a vowel or diphthong like cabinet under. Cabinet under. So something can be in a drawer, and it can be in a cabinet. Remember, in the or in a should be really quick. But we want to use on with shelf. Listen to David.
On the second shelf in the middle cabinet.
Just like in the, on the, or on a should be very fast. Shelf begins with the SH consonant, sh. Then we have the e as in bed vowel and dark L. Shelf. Drop the jaw for the e vowel. She. The tongue lifts a bit in the middle. She. Then we have the dark L. Shell. The back of the tongue presses back to get this sound. Ol. Shell. Notice how the jaw relaxes back up. Shell. And finally, the F consonant. The bottom lip comes up so the inside of it vibrates against the bottom of the top front teeth. Shelf. Shelf. Something can also be on the counter. Did you see the coffee pot? It was on the counter. Note, with this word, some Americans drop the T after N so it sounds like counter. The coffee pot's on the counter. I usually pronounce it this way. Counter. Counter. Now we have a different set of phrases to tell the specific location. Listen to the different locator phrases that David uses.
In the drawer next to the sink. In the drawer next to the sink.
Next to.
In the drawer to the right of the stove. In the drawer to the right of the stove.
To the right of.
In the cabinet to the left of the sink. In the cabinet to the left of the sink.
To the left of.
In the middle drawer on the island. In the middle drawer on the island.
In the middle.
No, all the way to the left.
Oh.
No, all the way to the left.
Oh. All the way to the left.
It's above the refrigerator. It's above the refrigerator.
Above. He could also have said on top of the refrigerator.
It's in the cabinet under the sink. It's in the cabinet under the sink.
Under. Under is the same as below.
In the drawer below the oven. In the drawer below the oven.
Below. For shelves or drawers, you can say first, second, top, bottom.
On the second shelf in the middle cabinet. On the second shelf in the middle cabinet.
On the second shelf in the middle cabinet.
On the top shelf of the cabinet to the left of the stove. On the top shelf of the cabinet to the left of the stove.
On the top shelf of the cabinet to the left of the stove. A lot of these phrases use to. Notice how David pronounces this, reduced to the schwa. T. Very fast. Not to. T. Listen again.
In the drawer to the right of the stove. In the drawer to the right of the stove.
To the right. To the left. Next to. American English is full of reductions like this, and they're important. So pronounce this word with a quick schwa. Actually, these phrases had not just to, but to the. Luckily, I have a video on that. Look for the link at the end of this video. Notice how we only need to make one T sound in the phrase next to. Next to. Think of dropping the first T sound and connecting the two words. Next to. Next to. So all of these directions have a bigger or generic location like a cabinet, a shelf in a cabinet, a drawer, and then a more specific location like next to the sink, above the refrigerator. Now you practice. I'm going to ask you a series of questions and I want you to answer them out loud. If you need to, pause the video while you think of your answer. If you want to, try recording yourself answering one or all of the questions. Upload to Facebook or Instagram and use hashtag Rachel's English so I can check it out. Okay, here are your questions. Don't forget to practice out loud. Where do you keep your forks? Where are your glasses? Where's your largest frying pan? Here's the video on to the that I mentioned earlier and a video on reducing to. And here's the video that goes over in the and the video on quarter. Links are also in the description below. If you're new to Rachel's English, welcome. I have over 500 videos to help you speak better American English on my YouTube channel. Click here to visit my channel and subscribe, or see this playlist to get started with my videos. There's no time like the present. Click now and start speaking better English. The link is also in the description below. And I have a great ebook, 290 pages with 2.5 hours of audio. This book details my method for learning American English pronunciation. It organizes hundreds of my online videos into a path, start to finish, to help you speak beautifully and naturally. Click here or in the description below for more information and to purchase a copy. You'll get free updates of the book for life. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English. If you liked this video, be sure to subscribe. Either click here or in the description. But don't stop there. Keep learning with my American English in Real Life playlist, my Ben Franklin playlist, or my Word of the Week series. Click on me to check out my channel where there are hundreds of great videos. Don't forget to visit my website where you can learn about my premium membership and online courses.